Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's Tuesday and hope everybody had a good, long, safe weekend. Weather was pretty good for the most part. We saw some rains in the southern plains and also parts of the western Midwest. These rains are now kind of moving across the southern part of the U.S. The 6 to 10 day and the 8 to 14 day both look like calling for maybe normal to above temps across most of the Midwest and normal to above rainfall. While this rain may be a little bit too late to help the hard red winter wheat crop, it certainly makes corn and soybean conditions look pretty favorable for the crop that's planted. We expect that almost 90% of the corn and almost 65% of the beans are planted. This is right on par with average, and I think that the markets overnight are lower because, number one, we caught up on some of the planting this weekend, especially in the northwest part of the Midwest. But number two, conditions are pretty favorable for the crop at this point. Beans are down about anywhere from 11 to 15, maybe 16 cents. The corn market's down anywhere from 5 to 6 cents, and wheat's down about 9 cents. If you look at the charts, the beans last week made some highs on some talk of better Chinese demand, and maybe the U.S. situation is tight here. It's kind of rolling over overnight. Corn and wheat, though, are making new lows for the move, and those charts look negative. So, in essence, I think what we're doing, we trade three things the same every day and every week, every month. Weather, and the weather looks, for the most part here in the United States, is bearish. Number two is the supply and demand numbers, and we think that demand for U.S. Beans, maybe corn, and wheat is beginning to decline, and that other prices around the world are a little cheaper than U.S. And number three is money flow, and right now the funds are big longs in corn, beans, and wheat. And do they hold on to those positions, or they begin to liquidate those positions out even before we get into the critical growing period of the U.S. Midwest crops? The election in Ukraine is over, and it wasn't as bad as some people think, and that could also be weighing on the wheat market. Outside markets, most of the commodity prices are lower. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.